So currently we are going to FedEx and UPS. This is super fucking annoying. We're going to FedEx and UPS, dropping off some packages. So first things first, I gotta give a huge shout out to everybody that showed love and support in the comments. Whether it was love or support or you just dropped a comment at all. If you commented in the last video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, I'm fine with it that one of my first videos I posted in a month, or the first video I posted over a month, obviously something bad happened to the truck, and that video gets like the most views in the first 48 hours, more than any video I've uploaded this year. I don't know if that means you guys like things happening bad and stuff, or maybe I got lucky with the timing. I don't know, but that's not the point. The point is, thank you guys. You guys know I appreciate you guys when you watch the videos, comment and stuff. It lets me know that I still got people out there watching the channel and whatnot. So, real quick, just to comment on last video, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot more people that put comments in there saying that they had similar issues that I went through running the same turbo. I'm done mentioning the company's name. I'm done, like, you know what I'm saying, like, this is not a bashing thing. But one thing I will put out there for this video, y'all, or for the last video, is that was not a bitch fest or, like, you know, me taking shots at a company. It was not. You know, anybody who might feel that way, even the company themselves, that's not what it is, right? Honestly, that was just an honest experience of like what happened, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Never once did I bash the company's name or say don't ever buy from them. Nothing like that, right? It was just this is what happened and this is the way forward, right? So I just want to clear the air with that if anybody thinks differently. And if you do, I don't care really at the end of the day, but I just want to put that out there. But nonetheless, you guys, thank you so much for joining the channel. Make sure you drop the like button, comment, all that good stuff. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. So we currently are driving to FedEx and UPS. I'm going to drop some parts off. So first things first, because y'all tore the videos up, people who needed stuff off my old setup were able to get it. So everything's sold that I was trying to sell. The hot side pipe is sold. I'm dropping that off right now. The turbo actuator, which was still fine, dropping that off now. Somebody bought that. Somebody bought the cold air intake as soon as the video got dropped. Like, somebody emailed me like maybe 30 minutes later, said I want it. I said okay. Sold that. And then my boy Eric got the 3rd gen style Steve Speed manifold. So all the parts are gone, which helps me a lot because this future turbo setup for the 2nd gen swap that I'm getting in, this road is shitty as fuck. God damn. God, I hate California. Anyways, the turbo setup I got, y'all, I can't front, I'm not gonna lie or hide anything. It was expensive. You're talking roughly $4,000. A little under 4,000, you know what I'm saying? And that's including the stainless diesel 5-blade S478. So this is helping me recoup some money. Obviously, I'm still going to be in the hole, or if that's how you want to look at it, like, obviously I'm going to be in the hole, but I need my truck running, right? But yeah, so I mean, that's where we're at right now. Everything is on order, so if you guys want something, now the video was long, right? So some of y'all didn't watch the full video, which is 100% understandable, you know what I'm saying? So later on in the video, probably around the 25-30 minute mark, I mentioned that I had placed an order for a 2nd gen swap kit. I went ahead and ordered from a company called 0.0 Fab. He's based out of Canada, solo dolo, single man shop. His kits are very comparable to your Slosh Fabs, your Evil Fab kits, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a good kit. He sent me some pictures of his work, and like I talked to him and whatnot, and everything worked out for what I wanted, okay? Because the biggest thing I wanted to do the 2nd gen swap, 1, and 2 is I really wanted to run the stainless diesel 5-blade Supercore S478, like, or S468, sorry. I really wanted to run that, and I could have gotten, and this is just me being honest, I could have gotten the Evil Fab kit or the Slosh Fab kit, right? But the budget, I wouldn't have gotten the stainless turbo. I wanted the stainless turbo, you know, because that to me is what matters the most. In terms of looks and aesthetics, it's on the same level as Evil Fab and Slosh Fab, and those companies make excellent kits, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, you know me, I'm a hustler and stuff, so I'm gonna find a way to get what I want when I want it, you know? So we just pulled up to UPS. I'm gonna run in here, drop this package off. takes 2 seconds because I already did the prepaid label and all that stuff. Run in here, drop this off real quick, and then I got to boogie over to FedEx, drop a package off over there, and then yeah, we're gonna get back home and get to the video. First package dropped off. Now we're gonna head over to FedEx. I'm not gonna talk the whole time driving there. It's probably like a 10-minute drive. But yeah, so today's video, y'all, we're gonna be installing the Smeding intercooler on the truck. Obviously, the truck's not even ready to run yet, but we can start getting a head start, getting everything ready. Okay. A couple of you dropped comments saying that you guys would like a dedicated grid heater delete video. I'll probably do that. I'll definitely do that for you guys. I do have a dedicated video installing the grid heater on my 3rd gen truck, right? But that video was probably, I want to say that was like my 2nd or 3rd, maybe 4th YouTube video I ever made back in like 2019, I think. So it was old. So it's due time for a new video. So whenever the grid heater delete comes in, I'll go ahead and make a dedicated video showing you guys how to do it. It's not hard at all. It's very straightforward. It just takes a little bit of time taking the injector lines off and whatnot. But the good thing is the intake horn's already off because there was oil all inside of that. So also with that, all the parts that I'm reusing that had oil in it, which really the only parts we're reusing is the intake horn and the intake horn and the cold side pipe. Everything else is going to be new. It's going to have a new hot side pipe for the 2nd gen kit. It's going to have a new intercooler. Obviously, that's what this video is. God dang these roads, man. A new intercooler pipe, and then what else was it? Yeah, actually that's it for now. And then no grid heater because the grid heater it got to go. So everything should be. The truck's going to be a multi-build series. Getting it back on the road, getting it back operating. I think it's going to be about, at minimum, 3 weeks before it's up and running, just because I'm waiting on a lot of stuff right now. But this gives us a good time to be able to do stuff on the truck in addition to other stuff. So, for example, I'm going to be doing the 7.3 power stroke conversion for the cooling fan because I'm sick and tired of, I'm pretty sure this fan clutch I have now, which is a Mopar one I bought from Geno's like a year and a half ago, I'm pretty sure it's bad. So I'm going to be making the video, I'm going to order the conversion kit, order the 7.3 power stroke fan blade, or fan clutch, sorry, because the fan blade is reusable. And then I'm going to make that video. I think that'll help a lot of people out. So a lot of stuff, cool stuff is going to be going on with the channel and the truck. I will say, as shitty as this whole situation has been, in terms of nobody likes their turbo exploding on them while they're driving, but it does make for some content. You guys know you can't lie about that. It does make for some YouTube content, fixing the truck, getting it back on the road and stuff. So if you enjoy that, drop a like again because it helps the channel out and all that stuff. So but yeah, I ain't gonna keep running my mouth, y'all. Next time y'all see me, we'll be back at the house and we're gonna start prepping the intercooler to get installed on the truck. All right, so I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all, we are back inside the garage now, so I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the intercoolers. If you didn't get to see the last video, I have it in this video. Super simple. We're going to transfer some stuff. I might have to trim. There's a valance for the front side. I'm pretty sure I got to trim some of it back just because to compensate. It's like an inch off to compensate for the thicker banks on the Smeding intercooler. But right off the rip, man, this thing looks really good. Check this out. Yes. This thing is fat. Super thick. And it looks excellent. You can see it has this is the stock one. It has the holes for the shroud for the front, or the back side. Technically it's the back side, and then the front side, that piece is like a, I guess you can call it a cowling or like a dowel. Not a dowel, but like a cowling slash air dam, whatever you want to call it. That's supposed to go on the front. I was thinking about not even putting that back on the front, depending on how this goes inside in terms of fitment. It wasn't hard at all taking this out of the truck. There's only these clamps on the side, right? I took this out when I was taking the truck apart, but this sits in the truck, right? Obviously, where your ports are face towards the truck, and it's just 2 bolts on each side that mount to the frame. You just take those 4 bolts out, and it pretty much comes out and back. Super simple. You don't have to take your bumper off. You don't have to really do nothing. You just pull it down. I did. Oh wow, look at that. Y'all see? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Y'all see all that oil from when the turbo blew up? Let me clean this up real quick. Okay, cleaned up the mess so we know what's inside of there. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
even you can clean it out 100%. So if I really was like distressed for money or tapped, you could clean this out. I personally would not recommend it unless you know, because you're gonna mess with your aerodynamics, man, your airflow, dude. Unless you know you got that sucker clean and dry to the touch in there, I wouldn't even entertain it. You can get a used one like this pretty cheap. I'm probably gonna just throw this away in the trash unless somebody wants it and they think they can clean it or something like that. I would sell it for dirt cheap. But old one, new one, I'm gonna start transferring over all this stuff. Enough talking. Boom, baby. All right, she's all set up. Man, look at that right there. Boy, I tell you what. Man, this thing look good. Now, for my diesel nerds out there like myself, show you guys a difference in terms of how big the core is, right? Or the bank, or whatever you want to call it. So, you're looking at a solid 5 inches right there, end to end. Come over here to the stock one. You are looking at 4 1/4. So there's a 3/4 inch difference between this tank and that one. So what I'm gonna do too to help compensate for that, so this front shroud is supposed to, if you look here, you got there's 4 holes, 2 on each side, right? And then you got your receptacles here, and there's 10 bolts, or 10, there's four bolts, 10 mils that go like that. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back, actually probably where this is, where this line is right here. I'm just gonna probably trim that all the way around, so that way it's still there, because this does serve a purpose though, you know, so it's forcing the air into the intercooler, not just going around it and wasting aerodynamics, efficiency, all that nerdy stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna trim this up real quick. I'll get back with y'all. Boom. All right, y'all. So I was gonna trim this back some, but I'm gonna see if it can install as is. If it can, good, then we know no trimming is required. That's the front side. Obviously, this is the back side. All you do is you just come out here, you go underneath, angle it like this, get it up, let it sit, put your 4 bolts in. It's gonna be kind of hard showing how to film that, but I can, I'll try my best, y'all. I'll show y'all probably what it looks like once it's in. All right, y'all, so it's in, sitting all in there, all nice and cute and shit. Got the shroud on, so yes, you can 100% install this intercooler without trimming the shroud. As you can see, I got the little bolts down in there. Now what you will have to do is disconnect this front shroud and kind of like set it in place in here, and then you can just lift up the intercooler in there, right? And then it's Gucci. Took like, shit, I want to say it took like maybe like 5 minutes messing around. My bad. Trying to get y'all so y'all can see something. All right then, so you're looking at it from passenger side. This is the intercooler, this is the shroud, right? And then you come over here. Ow, just hit my head. You see those 2 brackets, those bolts? So if you want to take this intercooler out, all you gotta do is get underneath your truck, obviously disconnect the boost pipes on both sides, and then these 2 13 mil bolts right here, hold it to the frame. You ain't gotta do nothing else, right? At least for the 4th gens, the 13 to 18 models. I know they're different from the 10s to the 12s, and then the 3rd gens are different as well. But once again, these 2 over here. So what I got, get you one of these ratchet in 13 mil wrenches, and it slides right up in there, man. You can just get it. And what I did was I just put my arm, I come up here with my daddy long arms, and then I ratchet it from the top so I have more swing to be able to tighten it down. Now, right now, the way it sits, it can kind of pivot a little bit forward and back. You want to pivot it forward. If I'm correct, honestly, I don't really remember. Don't quote me on that. But I just wanted to show y'all real quick before I button everything up underneath here. So all I'm gonna do is tighten those 2 bolts, and then the 4 bolts for the front side of the shroud. You can see right there, everything goes in Gucci. no issues whatsoever. So this is 100% a very easy to install kit. So, and I will have a link down below so you can pick this up from MDC Diesel. I might reach out to Mac and see if we can get the channel a little temporary discount code for these. Ooh, all right. So I just finished installing the hot side, or cold side, sorry, the cold side pipe. It's always for me with these clamps down here, I always like I always play games with myself trying to figure out the proper way to orient the boot. But for anybody that needs help, you think the boot would be pointing up towards the top. It actually points back or down. That's the proper way for it to be installed. You see, you got the clamps on there nice and tight, no leaks. I'm just making sure everything's good. I stuffed the rag in there for now just to keep anything from going in there. Grid heater. So if you didn't see last video, we are going to be doing a grid heater delete. I will do a step-by-step video how to do that. In the meantime, while we wait for the grid heater delete, we have the fan belt and tensioner that I need to do, because I'm gonna let y'all look at this one more time. Yes, Lord. God dang. Oh, she's gonna come back. This truck's about to come back better than ever. I can't wait to come up though. It's gonna be lit. So yeah, so finally over here I can do this serpentine belt, and I have the tensioner. This is I think Gates. Yeah, this is Gates. Anybody wants the part number? 38285, made in Canada, Gates. So we got brand new tensioner, which I thought about putting on right now, but I kind of don't feel like it now after fighting that pipe. Brand new tensioner, and then brand new belt. Now, usually people get the greenback Gates belts. I had that on my last truck. It worked fine, but this one had really good reviews. So this is a Continental extreme duty. So this is not the standard OEM one. The OEM one's just a regular duty. This is extreme. But that is the part number there if anybody's interested. I got both of these off of rockauto.com. I also got to go order a damn new, what is it, a map sensor, the one that goes to the intake horn. I got to order a new one of these, because if you look there, that ain't it. You know, there's no cleaning that. I mean, oil got all in there so bad. So I'm going to order a new one of these today. Get that by the end of the week. Intake horn, already cleaned it up. Obviously there was oil all in it, but it's clean now. If anybody cares, if you want some strong, powerful degreaser, get you some of this right here, man. P&S. Hot shot, high power degreaser. This stuff is super concentrated. This ain't nothing you can get from Walmart, if that paints the picture. But I had this. I use this to clean all my parts with oil in it, and it did a phenomenal job. I mean, I really just sprayed and rinsed. I didn't even have to do anything. So you know it's bad when it's telling you to wear eye protection and gloves. And wear gloves if you buy this stuff, because it kind of messed my hands up. It dried the hell out my skin. So whatever's in here, man, this is some rough ass shit. So this is what I'm gonna use for my exhaust. So I'm gonna pour that in my foam cannon, and I'm gonna shoot that in the exhaust and let it just eat and just come out, get all that oil out of the exhaust, because I know there's a lot of oil, or a good bit of oil in there. And then what I do is I get my little foam pump, right? So it sprays the foam. See that? So I just spray that on there. 30 seconds, rinse or scrub if needed. And yeah, that does work. So I took the compressor wheel off of the old turbo as a souvenir. This is kind of like a memento. Never have done this before. Oh man. What else? Oh, also, if anybody's interested, the fleece drain is for sale. It's basically brand new. I had it on for a month, and then obviously I took it off, so I'll clean it up, get it all cleaned up for you. If anybody's interested, 60 bucks shipped. So $60 Venmo, Cash App, and I will ship this to you. And this is good if you run the 3rd gen style turbo setup, because the stock OEM drain is garbage. This one is way better. So if you guys want this, 60 bucks, like new. And then the last thing I have here, this sucker is so fat I don't even want to move it, but this is a S475 Smeding diesel turbo. I don't know what I want to do with it. I really don't. I know it's a good turbo. I've never used it. I got it and it's just sat in here. But the plan was this S475 was going to get compounded with the 64 mil turbo, because I was going to do an under compound setup. But obviously that's not happening no more. So I'm like thinking about selling it, but also thinking about holding on to it. That way down the road, if I want to play around with the truck and just put the 475 on, just see what it drives like with some fuel. Like this is like once we get injectors. I don't know yet, but I'm also inclined to sell it. It's brand new, so I really wouldn't mark much off of it from what it goes for on the website, but I would mark it a little bit just to be able to push it and sell it to somebody. So if you're interested in an S475 Smeding diesel brand new turbo, this is a T4 setup. So I mean, this sucker is huge. T4 setup. Yeah, hit me up. I have it. Never has been ran once, and this thing is ready to make power, man. This was gonna be a 6 setup. It sadly didn't work out the way it could have or should have, but shit happens. It is what it is. Whoo! All right, so we're done for today. Oh, also I got some more stuff in. Gaskets came in for the grid heater delete. Grid heater delete and intake manifold gasket, brand new, Felpro. You don't want to reuse those gaskets, especially if they're OEM ones, man, because those things are crushed for years and they aren't effective like how they normally are. But we're done. Intake is installed, closed side pipe is installed, the bottom boot is installed. I would install the intake horn, but obviously you guys saw the map sensor and you guys saw the grid heater, how nasty it is. So once we do the grid heater delete, when I make a video on that, something got in my eye. Oh my God. All right, I'm good. So once we, God, no I'm not. Fuck. It's like the smallest speck. So once we do the grid heater delete, we'll slap the intake manifold back on. It's off now. I think I'm gonna powder coat it. It's gonna be cherry, illusion cherry. So for anybody that doesn't know, the 2nd gen kit is a full stainless kit. All piping is stainless steel, no aluminum, none of that mess. 100% V-bands, stainless steel. I am gonna get it powdered when it comes in, so I'm gonna take it to probably powder masters down the road, the same people I took it to before. Get all the powder work done. Illusion cherry, the engine bay is gonna look sick, and then once that is done, the hunt for a valve cover is gonna start, because I know I'm not gonna want to keep that black ugly one in there. So yeah, just let me know. Should I leave it stainless or should I powder it illusion cherry to match the rest of the stuff? So I'm gonna let you guys choose and let you guys tell me what you think. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much for joining. I will talk to you guys later. I will have, do I have links for anything? Oh yeah, I'll have a link for the intercooler down below, in addition to, but actually that's it for now. So until next time, you guys, take care, be safe, peace out, and I will talk to y'all later.